I should have known it was too good to last. The first gig I'd had since finding out I'm queen of the Southern Vampire clan had gone off without a hitch. No one questioned who we were in that dim, smoky underground bar called the Steak and Dagger that had a real Dungeons and Dragons feel. Even though the place was teeming with vampires, none of them recognized me, aka Melody Songsmith, or Ash, my vampire mate, whose gorgeous mug had been all over the news, accused of murder. They didn't even bat an eye at Zach, the only human there besides a few designated blood donors, aka DBDs, who did double duty as waitresses. All thanks to my vast assortment of makeup, wigs, and colored contact lenses. But let's face it, I rocked the shit out of the opening song. Janis Joplin's Little Girl Blue never failed to impress. I'd come off stage to meet some of my new fans and even sign some autographs. That hardly ever happened. Okay, so it never happened. Of course, I didn't get to bask in that glow for long. When what to my wandering eyes did appear? But a fedora-wearing vampire with a bloody beer. Yes, none other than Charles, not Charlie, Ford, who I had almost kinda hoped was dead. The one who was apparently meant to be number 2 out of 5 in my growing harem. And Ash was having none of it. He and Charles stood nose to nose, having a stare down with their blood-red eyes while Zach took a piss in the restroom. I stepped between them like I'd done in the woodshop where Charles had held me prisoner. One hand on each of their chests, I pushed them apart and glared them both down until they averted their eyes. Listen here. I will not be making this a habit. Is that understood? They both nodded, Ash more reluctantly. He doesn't deserve you, he hissed. Yeah, like you do, Charles hissed back. He owes me money, too, Ash added. Give me 5 minutes and I'll beat it out of him. Yeah, I'd like to see you try, Charles fired back. You'd have better luck squeezing rocks into diamonds. I really don't care who owes who money. Grabbing them by the shirt collars, I tightened my grip so they felt the fabric squeezing their necks like nooses. The red in their eyes faded, replaced with a hint of fear. But I swear I will beat the unliving tar out of both of you if you keep acting like children. A slow grin spread across Charles's face. Promise? I let go and pointed at the bar stool that Ash had vacated. Sit. Eyes narrowed and jaw tight, he did as I said. A twinge of guilt pinched my conscience. I wasn't used to ordering anyone around, especially someone I loved. And yeah, I loved Ash. Sure, it started as pure lust, but had grown into a bond that went beyond whatever hocus-pocus had ensured we'd be together. He was an incredible lover, and just wanted to protect me, even though I'd almost killed him a few times already. Oops. Which made it all the freakier that Charles, my kidnapper, now lit up a second point of the star-shaped symbol that glowed on my arm. Freakier still that I could already picture myself riding him like a derby horse. He picked up his blood-foam beer before I grabbed his arm and pulled him to a far corner of the bar. Not to ride him, mind you, but to grill him. I still had some self-control, though it sure had been a fickle bitch lately. You have a lot of explaining to do, I said as we both settled onto rickety chairs. First of all, how are you not dead? How are you not dead? Charles asked. Are we answering questions with questions? He leaned closer, giving me a once-over with a sweep of his warm amber eyes. Are you as horny as I am? Cut the crap already, I said, smacking him in the chest. Charles winced and shrank back in his seat. He rubbed the spot where I'd struck him. Either he was a big baby or he was seriously wounded. It's nothing, he muttered as he crossed his arms and pulled his fedora down until it shaded his eyes. No, it's not nothing. What happened? Did Ash hurt you? Charles huffed a laugh. Hardly. Let's just say I'm a little slower to heal than some vampires. The motorcycle gang? He didn't answer, just picked his beer up off the table and sipped it.